which I believe will be Asmo Food.
We've been watching this deck too.
Someone
Nathan is. Let's go ahead and look at their list real quick. So I believe.
Nathan's specific. Yep.
No, that's.
Oh no.
I don't know who it is. So there's Asmo Food, and then let me pull out the other one real quick. So go ahead and adjust that name. If I remember right, he was debating between Scam or Blue Black. So let me see. Looks like he's on 5 color. So. What are you doing? Oh. Give me 1 second. I'm supposed to be getting one for somebody, which I think they split. All right, let's set this up and let's have another good couple games.
Nathan, and what are they on?
Was it Nathan is on 5 color? Very 5 color controls. We're gonna see some counter spells, Renin 6, Fairies. Oh, sorry, it's 5 color Bring to Light.
That's way more hot.
This is a 64 card deck. Ooh,
That is legal.
I would like to point out this was.
I thought they were frozen for a second, but I was like, oh no, they're just thinking.
Nathan is just frozen in place.
Yeah. I like to point out
Show me
Nathan
a
was
card.
my round 2 opponent. This was the Supreme Burricane to double Beanstalk that killed the Merfolk.
Hang on, they want to see a card. Well, oh, I know. You see some cards on stream. There you go. I forgot to take that off. We'll show you a card later.
All right. Well, if you are a fan of really spicy mid-range 5 color decks, then Nathan has a treat for you because that's what we're gonna get this round. And of course, if you're just if you watched last round, watch the end of round 4, you'd be very familiar with Sam on Asmo. There must be some discrepancy with breakers, or someone just didn't want to split because
There was a pair down.
there must have been a pair down.
Is
yep.
this a pair down right here?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So we're going to go. So we're playing turn 1 cookbook, and he's doing turn 1 Prismari command, using it in response to discard the troll to put a food on. He split.
Yeah, and that's a really nice play on Nathan's behalf. Prismatic Ending isn't going to be very valuable.
Go ahead and get the
late game.
enabler out and all that. So let's see if he's got a second one to follow it up. And he went Besiege You, tap to play Besiege You. That feels bad to then.
Grab a Dryad Arbor.
No, he's doing it to get Asmo.
Oh, that is true. Asmo
Yeah,
does cause
he's
0
doing
mana.
Finale to get a Asmo, which he's then picking up the cookbook. So he's shortcutting just a little bit.
Is there a Dryad in this list?
It doesn't
No,
look
there's
like
not.
it. No.
Yeah, he's just getting the Asmo, which I wanted to show you this. This person went all out and wrote the entire name of Asmo.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Do you have to do that legally? I assume no.
If you
Asmo.
in competitive, you can show it, but you can just say Asmo, and it is known that that is the card in your deck because this card has like 40 letters in it.
Yep.
Here, count it. I don't know how many.
All right,
it's like
so
40.
we're getting into some action. We have an Asmo that just resolved.
Yeah.
We have Nathan's going to cast a Up the Beanstalk, and that is now here we go. Now Nathan's going to start churning out this value engine of just cantripping all the spells, replacing itself. And if I can get a look at his list.
It looks like there are 32 letters in Asmo's name. If someone wants to double check my math, be my guest.
32
want them
letters.
to. I don't
Now,
want them
if this deck runs an Eternal Witness, that means
it might because
Eternal Witness goes infinite.
it goes to infinite with Time Warp.
So
you just Time
I
Warp,
don't
keep casting it?
doesn't
Well, it would go infinite with Time Warp plus
All right.
Ephemerate.
So we
That's
do have the
okay.
Up the Beanstalk. We are going to be solituding, pitching Elishnorn
Elishnorn.
to
Which
hit the Asmo. Drew a card off there, and this is a good spot for Nathan.
Nathan is sitting pretty right now.
I mean, Sam basically wastelanded himself. He played Besiege You and then played another Besiege You.
Yep.
So
And if we look at Sam's list, if I see that, look at Sam's list. I want to see because cards like Solitude are just so backbreaking in this matchup because you typically want to play a longer game, kind of like you guys saw in the last round against Yawgmoth, where Sam was just able to keep recurring Feasting Troll King.
Yeah.
And it just kept coming back, and it wasn't really a solid answer. Cards like Solitude and Leyline Binding are just nasty against this deck.
this is a horrible matchup, I think, because all of his removal is exile effects.
Yep.
I mean, Prismari Command's not great against it, but everything else is great. You have Solitude there. I believe you have you have things like Teferi to just bounce it to get rid of that. You have, let's see, Leyline Binding is in this list as well. I could continue, but that
Everything is just bad.
everything's bad.
Literally, prismatic ending is 1 mana. Just get rid of it forever.
I'm gonna call it. Sam's gonna have sad Christmas.
Yeah, Sam is having sad holiday season. Right
Yeah,
now.
it is a sad Halloween,
Yep.
sad Columbus Day.
All right, so
Indigenous People Day.
Indigenous People Day. I forgot. My bad.
all right, well, things aren't looking great for Sam. I mean, you got to fight the good fight. Got to go ahead and get those Underworld cookbooks. Low on mana. Your resources
Low
aren't.
on mana. Got 2 cards in hand.
Your
I believe.
graveyard as a resource in this matchup isn't very robust. It's gonna be difficult.
I feel like that naturally brings up the question, with such a tough matchup against so many just great responses to his decks, what does a winning game plan look like for Sam? Does he just need his opponent to stumble on mana and run out of cards quick, or what happens like that? I feel like this game he's well behind, but games 2 and 3, how does he come back?
Well, I feel like one of the ways you can get back in the game is, and it sounds very kind of subtle, because like Asmo's really bad in this matchup.
Well, I
You're
will
not
say
gonna
that
come
we're kind of crapping on it, but actually Sam is actually in a really good spot right now. He just got the Troll King back, has an Asmo, and got a Goose.
Yeah.
Teferi just plussed up, and he just cast a second up the Beanstalk. I can't see what Nathan has in hand, but if he has a subtlety, this is fantastic.
Yeah, and what I was going to allude to is one of the ways Sam can get there is just get a Feasting Troll King and just try to cheese a win, just try to shove it, hope it gets good.
Well, right now he's swinging in for 11.
Yeah, swinging
Like,
in for
putting
11.
6.
That is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
And also, post-board, Sam has a Grist the Hunger Tide,
Yeah.
which is really good against control decks. So
Yeah.
that's one way that Sam can kind of wiggle around all this card advantage.
Wiggle,
Also, Urza Saga is really good against the 4-color decks. If Sam can get an Urza Saga going, that's another avenue. But as for now, you just got to really just pin your ears back, play a Feasting Troll King, and just kind of hope it's good enough. And that's really the best you can do.
For sure. All right.
And there's the Urza Saga.
There's the Urza Saga. I mean, I've won many games just playing Urza Saga, and they just get tilted because Urza Saga does the Urza Saga thing, and they just, yeah.
Yep.
I've gone
Urza Saga, what a card. Chat, what are your thoughts on Urza Saga? I'm
fair and legal.
I'm the number one member. I'm the first member of the Urza Saga fan club, let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
I think you should be able to grab 1 ring.
I do too, yeah. It should be able to say that and also 1 ring, because fair. Okay, let's see what we got here.
All right, so
I think he needs to get a good draw off here. He's at 10, so he's dead next turn. He looks like he did get Amon-Namnath.
have an Amon-Namnath.
Draw here. He hasn't played a land yet. There's the land.
Is that what I think
Is
it
that
is?
Mistveil Plains?
Is that a Mistveil Plains?
It sure is.
It is.
This deck is hot. Why did I not see this
Hot
before?
dang, you can put back put back your Bring-to-Lights back in your deck.
Yeah.
I think that's really a result of the Beanstalks, because an issue that a lot of players have been running into with too many of the Beanstalks is it's entirely possible to just draw your deck
And
out.
Nathan's going to scoop them up.
Wow.
Nathan's going to give it up. How about that? Well,
Yeah.
like I said, you just got to... I say that in hindsight because hindsight is 20/20, but Sam was able to get that Asmo in play.
Jay Lucky, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate
Jay Lucky
that.
13, you just made history, my friend. You are the 100th follower of Southern Magic. And you know what you get? Love from me. So,
Hope the Beanstalk is a bad card. It is.
it is. How bad
We
can
actually
it
have
be?
a hot take about Beanstalk. We think Beanstalk is actually a bad card. It's just when you, it's just the hotness right now.
Your idea.
That's- Thank you, Dan. Chat, say hi to Dan.
I hate you.
It's a good standard card.
Up the Beanstalk? Up the Beanstalk.
I think it is really cute. I just feel like
Because you're playing everything on card.
Iron City Games, thanks for the follow, friend.
yeah. All right, we have a couple people hanging out in the top 8 with us, by the way. We have Shane and Anthony that are coming here.
He said bring them in here for the deck list chat.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
All right, so let's look at their sideboard.
yeah,
while
we
have
should probably
time.
look at their sideboard.
So
while we're
I'm gonna
doing
go
stuff.
over. I'll go ahead and I'll just go over Nathan playing his 5-color deck. In his board, we have 1 of Dovin's Veto, 1 Boseiju, 2 Force of Vigor, 1 Curse Totem. That's neat. 1 Celestial Purge, 1 Supreme.
Oh yeah,
Purge,
that's legal, isn't it?
2
forgot
Stone,
that.
2 Stone of Erect, 2 Stern Scolding, excuse me, 1 Unmoored Ego, 2 Chalice of the Void, and 1 Flusterstorm. And right now in this matchup, if I'm looking at it, I'm looking at a standpoint of I need to deal with Graveyard. I need to deal with all the spells that are just redundant and can just keep replacing itself. So Celestial Purge.
According to my deck list.
Celestial Purge is something you might want to consider because it definitely gets rid of Asmo permanently. Supreme Verdict isn't really the most robust. Stern Scolding would be good in the early game. Unmoored Ego is actually a card that might be interesting. If you go Unmoored Ego named Feasting Troll King,
Yeah.
then it's like what else in that deck can really threaten you. So I think Unmoored Ego would be a home run spell in this, and I think it's a good start.
Jay, this is round 5 of 5. After this round, we are going to be going in the top 8, which we will see who's in top 8, and if we want, we'll post a poll, or if you want, we'll post a poll, and whichever gets the highest result, we'll put them on the feature match. So, so I will say that we just talked about that sideboard guide. Now we're going to look at Asmo Food. Asmo Food's choices we have are 2 Force of Vigor, 1 Haywire Might, 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Stone of Eric. That's the new relic card. 3 Fatal Push, 2 Assassin's Trophy, 3 Thoughtseize, 1 Grist, 1 Soul Guide Lantern. So in my personal thoughts, do we really care about the Beanstalks? I don't know if we cared about it to get Force of Vigor. I probably would bring in Haywire Might. Pithing Needle seems really good here, just to be able to hit the Teferis, be able to hit just various walkers that they have. Fatal Push, not that good. Stone, probably not. 2 Assassin's Trophy seems good too. It hits a lot of their stuff.
It's a play from behind card.
Yeah, I don't think you put in Thoughtseize. Grist seems really good.
I love Grist here. Grist seems so good against them.
What do we take out though? That is honestly, like,
just trim the fat. I would get rid of
honestly, like, I don't really like Asmo.
Asmo does not seem great because Asmo they don't play a lot of. If I was in Sam's position, I obviously don't know that Nathan is playing Breed of Light. I think he's some 4 or 5 control. 5 color control, Beanstalk control.
5 color.
Yeah. Yep. So Asmo, I would think does nothing. You don't have any really targets. Maybe you can hit a Delighted Halfling, but that's about it. So I would take that out. I'd probably trim one of those.
I might trim some of the Street Race or something like that. Like just like trim some fat.
Like Street Wraith, I would like it a little bit better than Asmo.
Sareth's Steel Seeker is probably a good one.
Sareth's Steel Seeker.
Oh, Witherbloom Command.
Witherbloom Command is
yeah. Although that, I guess it doesn't hit a creature. I was like, it'd feel real good to hit a.
Witherbloom does hit Beanstalk though.
It does hit Beanstalk, but
which is worth considering. I would consider that at least.
It also hits Rip.
Rest in Peace.
And Rest in Peace.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know. He doesn't know that Rest in Peace. Well, was Rest in Peace?
No, he runs Stone of Eric, which I guarantee Nathan will be bringing in.
Yep.
So we'll have to see.
Let's see what time will tell. Let's see. All right, we are shuffling up. We have presented, and we are ready to play game 2. All right. Okay. All right.
Shuffling up.
Yeah, just shuffling up, doing all the other stuff.
I think Asmo's better than Street Wraith.
Yeah.
We've drawn a bunch of those today.
Yeah.
All right, so we're resolving mulligans, and looks like Nathan is going on a rant, some angry spiel. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, probably calling him a doo-doo butt.
Look at that. All right, Matt. All right, chat. What do you think about this? Winning in for a round, and they're smiling and having a good time. I just don't think that should be allowed.
Yeah, I agree. Magic's not a place to have fun. It's a place to win.
A good time at a Magic event. You don't play Magic to have fun. You play Magic because you're to not have fun. So all this smiling and laughing and ballyhoo, get it out of here. Has no place here.
Yeah. I agree. All right. Sorry, I'm getting all this.
Obi-Wan Shinobi.
What's up,
How's it
Wayne?
going, friend?
It's a terrible name.
Good luck, have fun. Oh no, we're kidding for sure. Everybody has chosen to come over here and spend their Sunday playing some Magic.
Yep. And all of you guys in chat, spending your Sunday with us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
You could. There's so many other things you can be doing with your time, but you're choosing to spend it with us. So thank you. Leroy Janitor for the follow. Thanks a lot, friend.
Appreciate that. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, we're dealing it out. I haven't seen mulligans on this side. I think Nathan has gone
Nathan
down.
is mulliganing. Sam seems satisfied with her hand. The best rant about Pokemon TCG is built around you don't play the game for fun. You play to justify collecting all these foils. They're called hollows.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was stealing all it.
They're
All right.
called hollows. Get out of here with that.
All right, so we've started off with a Roggen Triumph, past there. Nothing too powerful there. All right, we're cycling a Street Wraith on instep. Okay, yeah, cool. Something like that. Maybe upkeep. I don't know. He drew a card. That's what matters.
Playing an Overgrown Tomb, and Asmo kept it in. Makes sense.
Okay, yeah, he did that, cycles that, goes to go get the cookbook.
And in a way, it makes sense to keep Asmo because you gotta make food. You gotta get the cookbook to make food so you can get Feasting Troll King going.
For
so
sure,
makes sense to keep it in. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to these Asmo decks. I just be talking sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I just talk because I like hearing my voice.
Yep.
So that's really what makes a good streamer, if you just like how you sound.
Yep.
Except I don't like how I sound. I literally listen to myself, I'm like, oh god, I sound like
Chat,
a
do
flip.
we at least sound good?
Yeah.
Or at least pleasing to the ear? That is a prismatic ending on the Asmo. And
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. But
You think if I just flash an or a prismatic, they'll just let me kill their thing? It's the 0 mana, so why should I have to pay mana for it? There's the cookie bookie.
there's the Underworld Cookbook.
No, your voice. Thank you. All right.
Everybody right now, go on Google and give Iron City Games a
No. One of your voices is soothing. I hope it's mine.
One of your voices is soothing.
Not Josh's.
Oh no.
It's definitely not mine.
Josh just sounds angry.
Well, we do
I
AS.
have that Vance Alabama voice. And
We do ASMR Sundays, except for this Sunday and every other Sunday. But
Josh just has little guy syndrome.
Yeah, I have little boy syndrome. Hey,
Yeah.
Patrick's a little late.
all right. All right. So
Hey, Patrick.
let's pick out the games here. So we got 3 lands. Cookbook is on. I wanted the ASMR. Yeah. I will say, like, we don't do ASMR, but we do stream leagues pretty much every day on the channel, usually around like 5 p.m. or so. We run leagues. We're gonna start running drafts. We're gonna just be doing fun
If
stuff.
one of you subscribe to Tier 3, I will do angry rants about the One Ring in ASMR.
And angry ASMR.
Angry
How much
ASMR.
money is that?
hate everything.
How much money is that?
25 bucks.
If I just give you $25,
I'll take that.
will you do it for the rest of the stream?
No. just ignore the content. It's just the ring. I don't even know how many copies of the ring are in the top 8. From what I've seen, not many.
Not
like,
many.
I should be playing the One Ring.
I'm so
All right, put it
devoid
in.
of emotion. It's almost ASMR. I feel that.
wow. But yeah, we have 6 people that stream on this channel. We try to stream legacy leagues, modern leagues, pioneer leagues, challenges, sometimes arena, do stuff like that. But yeah, that's a little bit about what we do.
But, all right, so back to the game. We're resolving a fetch, and this
There's
game is kind of whole lot of nothing, and the whole lot of nothing strategy is really strong when you have an Urza Saga on 2. So,
We fetch Shock here for 4, so most likely we're going to see some Omnoms. Omnom?
and
Is it Force of Vigor? Oh,
It's-
One Ring.
it's, say it with me, guys. Everybody's favorite Magic card, the One Ring.
That's not my favorite Magic card, though.
Oh, it's not? Well,
No.
you're not everybody.
Oh, you're right. My favorite Magic card is probably Brazen Bar. I love that card. That's like my favorite card. I put that in every blue deck I can.
But that is everybody's favorite Magic card, the One Ring.
Like sometimes I hoard cards, but like I have 12 Brazen Bars and I use them in every deck. Like they're all in use right now.
It's the worst card in my deck today.
Yeah, okay. I love that card. All right, so we one ring. We one ring.
The one
the
wing.
one ring. There we go. I can say words. I can't. It's been a long day. One ring. Tap to draw a card on there. All right, we're activating, making an artifact. So we're going for the beat strat.
Yep.
So we've got 3 artifacts. About to have 4. Most likely going to get Pithing Needle if he cited it.
The beat
in.
strat is kind of bold against an opponent who has protection from everything.
Mhm. Pretty sure your favorite card is Island. That's like top 5.
Is that a food token at the bottom?
I thought it was Donald, bro.
Yeah, there is a food token on the bottom as well. He got the Haywire Might. I guess that is better.
Haywire
It is
Might,
a solution.
that is good. That is, you are nipping it in the bud. You are saying we are getting this One Ring out of play now.
Do we have a Supreme Verdict in the
We
deck?
do.
Oh, we do? Okay, we can.
Oh, I can confirm we have a Supreme Verdict.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
From personal experience?
From personal experience.
Drew's a little salty, I think.
Salty with the merfolk in the ocean with the salt water? No.
All right, well, this game's finally starting to take shape. We're thinking of playing a land, so there's probably no Omnath, if I had to guess. But we do have
the Natural Supreme.
We do have the Natty Supreme.
That
which
is
there
the
is no-
Crunchwrap Supreme coming out.
So
This is why I thought he maybe should have gotten Pithing Needle just to play around that. But I mean, it's. I mean, he used it to blow up. Actually, no, it didn't matter. He blew it up.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Pithing Needle does nothing against Supreme Verdict.
You're a Pithing Needle.
you can name Supreme Verdict with Pithing Needle.
Fun fact, you can name anything.
Yeah.
You can.
You cannot name food.
Never. If you don't know, don't ever call a judge over and say, "Can I name X card with Pithing Needle?" Because the
Unless you're
answer.
trying to mind game.
All right, we have a Sarenth Steel Seeker, and we got a reader.
That's crazy.
And what's even
That's-
crazier? We're reading over here too.
Yeah.
It's gonna smooth out all of Sam's draw steps.
All right, they're changing life totals real quick. Did they miss something? Did we miss something?
I think there's a fetch that we're resolving.
Okay, yeah. Is he doing it in response to the trigger, or?
Possibly in response to the trigger. Hard to say.
Alright, let's see what's happening. Alright, so he's resolving this spell. Now, a whole lot of nothing really going on right here. They just cast both of the Sarenths.
Yeah, it's just
I feel like this is...
kind of jockeying for position.
Yeah.
Like they're not really doing anything like absurd, like overtly powerful, but they're starting to really just slowly
Yep.
get there. And that's a ley line binding.
That is a
one of
ley
them.
line binding.
I will say multiple of that Sarenth Steel Seeker is really good for Sam.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get so much card selection.
Yep. Well, now there's only one, so... Alright, what is good here? I think this might be the time to fire off the Bring the Light and start winning this game, but we'll see. 15 to 14. Draws card. What is card? Looks like we're going 4 mana. And it's an
It's Omnath. Okay, that's a card that I kind of like.
Starts gaining 4, going to 20 or going to 18. Gonna go ahead and fetch it to get his 4 mana.
Yep.
Have you ever done the Omnath into playing your land into Bring the Light?
I didn't
you
Pioneer.
can't lose.
Oh, I did do Fetch Land and Pioneer, but whenever you get to Omnath plus... Oh, actually, yeah, I have because of...
Yeah.
Yeah, Fable Passage, yeah. So, yeah, Fetch Land, Omnath, and the Bring to Light is delicious. And are we going to see it?
Oh, it's the one
Instead,
ring.
we're going to see everybody's favorite Magic card hit the stack. And
I don't want it.
this game it's slowly jumping the shark.
We're
for Sam.
discarding. Oh, he's in response to the activating the Underworld.
Oh,
So
we're gonna force the vigor. What are we doing here?
He's looking.
Oh, we're
at-
activating the cookbook.
Oh, he's gonna ley line it.
Yep.
Oh, he's ley lining that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that way he won't get a food. All right, he's drawing for the turn. What did he discard with the Underworld? Cookbook?
Looks like a land.
No, the 1 green, 1/2.
Or the
creature is
the
one,
Sarenth
too.
Steel
Yeah.
Ski.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, he's just been getting flooded with those. So tapping 2. Okay, he's tapping 1 to draw a card.
Crack it in the peat land.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna.
So you get a little choppy on here.
Little choppy, but it's okay. Like I said, we had to move feature match areas, so just bear with us, please.
Uh-huh.
Besieging, all right, getting the Steel Seeker again.
Getting really choppy for
Yeah,
some
getting
reason.
real choppy, but
It's because a lot more people are getting up because of the distance and whatnot. It kind of I noticed that the matches are really they're not as choppy, and then people start walking around. So
The audio is not choppy. It's just the.
yeah, that's what I figured. It's just the camera. Okay, so we've cast another steel guy. So is that all 4 that he's
that
cast?
is all 4, and
How does he beat a 2/1?
yeah,
Is it a 2/1 or 2/3?
It's a
it's
1/2.
1/2.
Wow, neither. Okay, got
It's
it.
a Squire.
Is Squire good?
It's in the face of a 4/4. Probably
and
not.
a One Ring.
And a One Ring.
Just to
and
taste
a
the rainbow
Teferi.
mana base and a Teferi.
Yeah.
And are we going to game 3? What do you think?
I think it's close.
If Sam wins this, I will.
I will do a cartwheel.
I will do a cartwheel off stream, so none of you can prove that I can't do it.
Did Sam win game 1?
Yes.
Sam won game 1.
With a feasting troll.
Did he not pay for the One Ring to draw for it?
And
24.
we're fighting the good fight, or what are we doing here? Huzzah! Thoughtseize for information on the way out. I like it.
Concede in response. Don't let him have it.
Cast a counter spell.
He's fetching in response to go to 20. What is going on? Somebody keeps tapping his life, or it might be the judge just watching
This
this.
deck would be sweet with Sphinx's Revelation. Fetch, get 4 mana, Sphinx's Revelation. Oh.
I miss Sphinx's Revelation. That card's freaking
It's probably
sweet.
playable in this deck.
Yeah.
Probably just already see so many cards.
And that
Right,
is
he's
a
casting a Solitude to basically wrap it up.
Yep.
Because it's 2 lands in hand.
Just the Solitude and Force Negation.
Mhm.
Like.
Alright, tapping
And-
2. Do we have a removal spell or a blocker? Or oh, he has an Otawara in hand, so I feel like
What bam!
that boy. The boy, he's here.
We're gonna ride this Seraph Steel Secret Value train.
So
until
we're tapped out. He
can't
has
no
a
more.
freaking
Still don't think he paid.
Otawara and a Besiju in hand. I think this game may be over. I'm not positive. But,
You know what, Sam? You're all right. You have a lot more fight in you than I do.
you know, looking at all this food really makes me want to go eat.
And Sam's gonna pack it.
All right, Sam packs the dub. I'm assuming. I don't think Nathan conceded, but we'll find out in like 3 seconds. But just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and just add this little green arrow to the. Yeah, so we're going into game 3. We're gonna have Sam on the play here. Like I said, I still think this is a really good matchup for Nathan. I think Nathan only lost that because he was able to apply. You know, Sam was able to apply a lot of pressure really early, and he got flooded by the Beanstalk, which I'm still gonna say I don't think that card is that good. I just think people think it's cute because of all the elementals and ley lines running
Sure,
around.
we're definitely in its fad stage. I do think it's made certain matchups better,
If you
but I don't.
tap,
I think a month
There's
from
no
now,
way that you can say that card's bad.
it's okay. It's okay.
I think we're.
I've tried it out in decks, and it's just kind of I don't know. It's
There are
funky.
certain decks that slots in perfectly in.
On turn 2, it's great.
But
So-
I will say I think give it about a month or so, and this could be because of Magic inflation in general.
Just
But I don't think we'll see that card around.
I'm not a pro player or anything, so you know this is just the ramblings of a okay
$10?
person.
I'll take $10.
Take $10 off. Oh, $10.
Could it be a consideration for like a 2-2 split between main and sideboard?
What
What
card?
would you bring it in against? Like,
Mirror matches, control anything grindy.
What card
anything
talk-
with
talk about?
the
Beanstalk?
beanstalk.
I think it's
The beans.
4-0.
Yeah, I think it's
4-0.
4-4. You're either
You either want to see it on turn 2 or you don't want to see
you're
it.
building your deck
Yeah.
around it, and
I will say I have been really impressed with it in Legacy because you know a Force of Will's mana cost. So
yeah.
there's been some good screenshots of casting Yorion into 4 Beanstalks. It's like ooh. I just feel like you just won the game after you've played the second or third one on all that stuff.
All right. Well, this is it's going to be a tense one for these two because it literally comes down to game 3. It literally comes down to this. Whoever wins, they're moving on to the elimination rounds. Whoever loses, well,
They could still top 8.
you need good breakers.
Since they played it out, 1x2 will make top 8.
Yeah, so they're going to need good breakers. And if I had to guess, Sam's breakers are pretty solid. Sam got the pair down, so I don't know. We'll have to see. So then,
I mean, Sam lost to me. It was the only lost.
Let's see how many 1 wings are going to be played.
yep, 1 wings.
Mhm. All I want is Wingstop, really.
Wingstop would be nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wingstop.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
DoorDash.
All I want is Wingstop. All right. Well, we'll see
I
how.
forgot how to play Magic between round 3 and round fucking 6.
You don't need to know how to play. Josh, have you recently checked your fantasy
I'm
league?
probably getting whacked.
Uh,
Whacked right now.
have you
Have you
should
seen Caleb
see.
and Kenny's matchup?
No, is it bad?
Kenny has like 100 points and only 4 of his players have played.
Oh my God, yeah. The New Orleans defense has 22 points. I'm sure Chris is happy about that. Okay, let's watch this game. Okay.
All comes down to this. So we have Sam on the play. Not sure how relevant that
Let
is.
me get the top 4. I don't care about the 3 and 1s
So you
yet.
can start.
3
This
0
is
2s.
here and here. I don't know whose deck box this is.
This is Ben's or Robert's, I
I
think.
think that's.
It's one of the 2 that drew.
Here, let's. I mean, this one is on Rob, so let me.
That
check.
is Rob's deck.
Yeah, it's
This should
Rob.
be Ben Chad's.
That's
then.
Shane.
Yep.
Okay. Grab this one. Do we have the other of the top 2 in here?
They're out there. It's Wayne and Grant.
Okay, I'll get them.
Yep.
Unless that red deck wants one.
Yeah, I'll come back for those.
All right, here we go. Shuffling up. Let's see how it goes. Sam on the play
It's fine.
versus the 5-color control deck. You know, Nathan was actually talking to me. He was either going to be playing this list or he was going to be playing a blue-black list. And I told him to play blue-black because the Lord will look good on him. And then I guess he decided, I don't want that today.
Fair enough. Well, as the result.
He decided the One Ring is the way to go.
Did I just hear fantasy football? Yes, you did prime time, and I don't want to talk about it because I'm just getting I'm getting flavor blasted right now.
I'm 1-3 if it helps.
I want to hear it. Josh
What's that
Dobbs
one?
is my starting quarterback.
Yeah, you gotta.
Joe Burrow needs to learn how to play football.
Yeah. Some of our friends may or may not have made fortunate or unfortunate quarterback choices on their team.
Not me.
How dare you have Joe Burrow?
I think I took Joe Burrow over Herbert too, which is the worst part.
Oof. Yeah, I got you.
All right, still resolving mulligans.
I really hope this ends in a good match. We've had very good matches. We haven't had the unfortunate
Absolutely.
thing where someone mulligans to like.
We haven't had unfortunate mulligans. We have had unfortunate mana screwed. Like
Yeah.
the last round with Murktide, but it is what it is. All right, so
I went with Field,
Better
so I was
six.
kind of with y'all recently.
better 6 for Sam, hopefully.
S-O-C-K-S.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna have Sam on the play, yeah.
Sam is on the play.
Sam
here.
is on the play.
Assumed on the play.
I'm not sure how much it does help out if you can go turn 2 Urza Saga, because then they can't turn 3.
I will
to
say in
Paramount.
control decks, I do like being on the draw a little bit more.
I agree.
Ideal is he goes cookbook, discard,
Yeah.
oval chase turn 1.
Yeah.
Especially with the pitch elementals, I kind of like being on the draw. I mean, I'm never gonna pick it, but like I wouldn't be unhappy.
All right, Blooming Marsh into Underworld Cookbook.
Cookie.
Definitely, that's about as ideal as you could want. You know, we're gonna open it up with Nathan. Takes his backsies.
Wow. It's a
Turn 1, Stone of Eric. So
well, pack it in.
that is really good.
For those at home, do we have the logo text on that card?
I
It's
think
kinda
we're gonna
neat.
have a. Well, is he doing this in response? I don't know if it matters on here. I haven't read Stone of Erickson or whatever. Stone of Leaf Erickson.
Stone of Eric says if a creature would die, exile it instead.
Oh, would die. Okay.
It is
Got
a state-based effect, and then not state-based effect. It's a static.
Static
effect.
ability. Yeah.
And you can pay 2, sacrifice it, and exile target player's graveyard and draw a card.
Yeah.
So, really good in this deck.
I actually don't think it matters.
Won't be able to loop Feasting Troll King, but
Yeah, I think that's what it's really there.
yeah,
for.
it's really just meant so Feasting Troll King can die. I really feel like if you're Nathan and you
I feel
have
like
a way,
Rest in Peace is better in this matchup.
I
for
agree.
him, So
I agree. If Rest in Peace would be better. From Nathan's perspective, if I was in his seat, I would be thinking all I have to really handle is Feasting Troll King.
yeah.
If I can handle that, my deck will figure itself out.
Yep. All right, let's see what's happening here. All right, what can we peek in that hand? Anything cool? Anything cute? Anything cute and cute? Cute and cool?
Solitude.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Is he responding to the trigger?
if Nathan can get rid of this
Yeah, he's
Steel
got a
Secret,
crack.
if he can get rid of the Steel Secret right now, Sam is in a lot of trouble. Not only because he's low on resources on board, he only has like 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And if you can nip him in the bud right now, it can be really hard
For
him to get back
sure,
in the
yeah.
game.
So in response to the Daredevil trigger, he is exiling his yard. All right, he's doing it in
We
response.
figured it out.
Draw a card. And now this is when he finds out that there was a second one in the hand all along.
Yep. Got him.
Got him.
Just got pranked.
You know, I don't like that their sleeves are almost the same.
Yep. This is a really tough match for the colorblind people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you're right.
alright, so let's see. We have. Oh, we have an Asmo.
Asmo
Alright,
what?
So, Asmo Ranamar, Dicka Dice, Nicole Dakar. I didn't stutter.
You got it. Okay.
Like I said, I said that to my wife one day, thinking that she'd be impressed, and I woke up in the yard. I don't know how.
Just woke up.
Just summoned a demon from the other underworld.
All right, so we're resolving a Steel Seeker, and looks like we're passing it back. Oh, we're gonna
do
did
we have
find
another one?
Hey!
Oh!
All
Never
right,
not got it.
we have a game.
See how Nathan has a straight face? That's his face of disapproval.
That's his face of I don't care. I have so many cards.
yeah.
Like, oh, well, there's a Solitude.
I have so many cards.
Execute is such a good card. Oval Chase Daredevil's Execute for Pokemon.
Sure.
All right.
Is
well,
It is.
Oh.
There's a Execute and Expanded that whenever you discard it, you add it back to your hand.
Oh.
And you use it with busted trainers that make you discard cards.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet. You can pitch it to Ultra Ball.
Yep, Sam with just two, and that's a prismatic ending on Asmo. Sam with just 2 cards in hand. One of them we know is an Oval Chase Daredevil. He's gonna have to draw very heavy here. He's gonna have to draw very specific cards. I mean, this is only gonna get worse as time goes on.
For sure. Alright, now we're going to make a lot of food. Maybe he'll just play... Is there a Revel and Riches for food?
No.
Oh, well, that
I
would
don't
have been
think
really...
so.
Oh, well, that kind of is.
No, Sam needs. Oh, well, we have that Feasting Troll King. Okay, well, that's. Sam knows which way is up in this matchup.
Alright, here we go. Is it the ley line binding? Are you getting binded with the ley lines? Actually, ley line binding's not even good because there's only red-white, and he can only search white, so...
It would still be an answer, though.
It'd be an answer.
Good answer. I mean, probably Teferi this
We're
turn.
gonna-
I think I saw... If he pitched Teferi, I'm assuming he has some.
Getting a Ralgren Triumph.
Rah, 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 rah.
That's right.
That's what I said, yeah.
So if Nathan doesn't have an answer to it right here, what do you feel like the odds are for Sam? How's it looking for him?
Well, it's a very fast clock. The only problem is Nathan has so many things. Like he can
4?
play everybody's favorite Magic card, the One Ring, and that's just gonna fog for a turn.
You know, I think I've seen the One Ring like 5 times today, and every time my sadness increases.
Yes.
Oh, and there's a dog walking in the
Which
room.
one's Shane's?
Shane is right. No,
Oh,
you had
took Shane.
you had
Did I have
Shane's.
Shane's already?
Yeah, you took
Who's
Shane's.
the top 4 that I'm missing?
Rob and Ben.
Grant.
Grant took their list a
And
second ago.
Wayne.
Who handed me the last deck list? I thought
Wayne?
Grant. I have yours.
Wayne?
No, it wasn't Wayne. I recognize Wayne.
Did Ben hand you the deck list with no deck?
No, I thought Grant handed me.
That's all I've seen so far.
Okay.
So,
There's a puppy.
is there a puppy here?
There is a puppy.
We have a puppy.
We have a stream puppy, guys.
Yeah, this is our dog now. His name is Bilbo.
Bilbo. Yep.
Actually?
Yep. Named after that Star Trek character.
Yeah.
Right, so
Come here, Bilbo.
all right, so we're passing
Bilbo's
it,
sad.
passing it over to Nathan, and it's gonna, you gotta imagine it's gonna be very hard for Nathan to lose from here. He has so many cards in hand. Sam is virtually hellbent because he has all he has is really that Daredevil that we know of,
Yeah.
and technically one unknown card, but it's just going to get so much harder from here. It's hard to imagine Nathan hasn't drawn a Leyline Binding, an Omnath, a One Ring, or just some way to deal with that card. Teferi Time Raveler would be just as nasty, and there you go. I mean,
There we have it. But that's still not a hard answer to the Troll King. If Sam can find a way to get that back out on the field, and if there's no solid answer from Nathan, it's
and
a big
granted,
hitter.
Sam can actually put it into play immediately because in a turn you discard it to cookbook,
right.
crack your food, put it into play.
Yeah.
So I mean, he can. It's still not over yet.
Because I want to say the Troll King's what, a 7-8 or something along those lines?
It's a 7/6.
7-6. Either way, with the One
I'll
Ring
take
out,
these two.
that is a 2-turn clock if it's not
That
answered.
is true. Sam can definitely steal it. He just needs to hit right now, and he decides to not put it into play on his turn.
Can you only do it as a sorcery?
Maybe a sorcerer.
Maybe you can only do it as a sorcerer, and if so, that makes sense because My goodness.
Or is it a tax?
I
mean, if
feel
it's
like
cast
because
as
the
a
card
sorcery,
is like 80 cents, I feel like it's only as a sorcery.
I'm gonna look that up, guys.
No, let's just look. Let's just guess. Let's just guess. There's 2 trolls on the field now.
Ooh,
Oh,
indigo.
lordy. You know what would be really good here? Maelstrom Pulse.
You can only you can activate that ability only on your turn.
Oh.
Instant speed, though.
Yeah.
Instant speed.
Teferi does not stop that because why would it?
That's an ability.
It's an ability. Wow.
Okay, so
Imagine if he just slams down a. God, what's that card called? Rid of the Wild right here. He deserves it.
well here
He
comes
would deserve
here
it.
comes the Leyline Binding.
Leyline Binding? Okay, that's pretty good.
That's pretty decent.
Answer's one of them. Still a 2-turn clock, though.
Yeah.
We're not out of the woods if we're Nathan.
Are we out of the woods yet?
Or if you're Sam,
Are
rather.
we out of the woods
Huh?
yet?
No. Sam's still in the driver's seat until that Peace and Troll King is answered, the
Sure.
second one. Now, don't love the spot with opponent drawing 3 cards off
Yeah.
the One Ring.
Because, and again, it's
In the
just
control deck?
inevitability.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, especially in a post-sideboard
5 million cards in hand. There are just so many options. You can just play a One Ring. You can play a Teferi. I mean, it's...
Right. It feels like we're
Yeah.
playing to that 1 in 2 million game where
Yeah.
it's just land.
We're reaching that. We're very quickly for Nathan, and Nathan is definitely not out of it. Nathan can very well lose, but we're very quickly reaching what I call the freeze point, and that is we're about to hit the point of no return. We're about to hit the point where Sam, if he answers his Feasting Troll King, Sam could literally stack his deck, and I don't know if he can win anymore. So Sam needs to put the cap on this game very quickly.
Also relevant, how many counters are on that One Ring? How fast of a
I
card is
believe
that?
it's a 3.
There are 3, so
I believe he's got another One Ring in hand, but
It's
not
quite
sure.
likely with how many cards he's drawn.
That he's searching for. I've actually won a lot of games where they just are
Alright,
searching
tap
for a
for
One
mana.
Ring and they just don't hit
and
it.
say it with me, chat.
We don't know yet. It could be on. There is a One Ring on the far right. We don't know. We
It
don't know.
is everybody's favorite Magic card, the One Ring.
I am sad. Hey, at least we have Bowmaster to help with this.
Yeah.
Let me see how many Sam's running real quick. 0.
Go.
That there's a problem with this
Oh,
with
yes.
this deck. I think they're.
Sam needs a Haywire Might. Needs it yesterday.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. So, what
Troll
are
King's
Sam's?
still in the field.
Troll
Troll
King
King is
is
still
that
on
is
the
true.
field.
Troll King is still on the field. I guess kill Teferi.
Yeah.
That's the
Pro
only
everything
thing,
right now.
Only thing
So.
you can do. So.
Yeah. I have misplayed a lot with One Ring because I tried targeting myself with endurance and I can't do that.
Cannot.
I was big sad. Big sad days.
Craig got a game loss.
What?
Craig got a game loss first round topic.
Ooh, why?
He
Deck error.
put
Yeah.
the wrong number of Rule Turf and the wrong number of Selesnya Sanctuaries.
Big
I
sad.
was hoping it'd be because of Merfolk Trickster somehow.
Yeah.
That would be awful.
Oh, that's got to be a feature match.
Man, Wayne's deck list.
Yeah.
So you're offering a top 8 split. So you're offering a top 8 split then? Yeah. I have bad news for you.
Anthony is in top 8.
Especially if he's.
Alright, I get some De Niro if you can do well.
I'm not splitting.
Ooh, what happened to that second Troll King? I looked away for a second. Feasting Troll King, what happened?
It got Solitude.
It got
Solitude.
Solitude.
And now,
That-
I'm pretty sure the freeze point has now been met. All Nathan has to do is just demonstrate a
Is-
lethal threat.
Just not die to his own One Ring.
Yeah, just not deck himself. Don't die to his own One Ring. Just put an Omnath into play, and just move on with life.
I don't want to play against that deck.
Oh, just don't do.
And there's a counter spell
There's a
on
counter
the
spell for the Ass Trophy.
on the ass blasting.
Yeah, ass blasting.
And that's
Oh, he's making
the
2 foods.
unknown card that's been there forever.
Well, the good news is he has a bunch of foods to gain him a billion life
And
and
as you
force a
and
draw.
I don't know if you guys just saw that, but if you just saw Nathan's whole demeanor and his pace, he just sat up in his chair.
Yep.
He knows he's the clock is has to get a clock, has to put the cap on this
Yeah.
game, and he's
Yeah.
going to move on to top 8.
People might not know it, but a lot of players have tells when you're dead. We have a friend that literally shuffles in their chair when it happens. I usually put my shirt on my face. I turtle up.
I
Yeah.
usually just kill my opponent.
Yeah. And then they
Like, in real life. I just pull out the
Oh,
glass.
you pull out the gun. That's a good demeanor. Just,
Pull out the mixed blicky. Is this a bring to light? It is a bring to
oh,
light.
this is the first time we've seen this. He's gonna be
All
like,
right.
"Oh, cool."
Call an ambulance, but not for Nathan. Jesus Christ.
Here's the hot move. We just get Valky, but we don't flip it over. We just use it as
Yep,
a
there
beater.
it is.
Yeah, there's the Valky.
Target you. Let me see your hand.
On you.
This is where you just not draw the pit thing.
All right, this is where I would stop the match and I would say, can you please explain how you're casting this Planeswalker?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
And if you can't do that, you have to concede.
I can. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let the judge figure out why. Oh, and we flipped over a Supreme
Well,
Verdict. And can you just cast Asmo for
This
free?
game is no, because he has not discarded a card.
You do have to follow normal casting restrictions.
I don't want to do that though. What if I just want to play it?
All right, well,
Is he discarded?
that's gotta be the most depressing thing ever. You see a Supreme Verdict that's just hanging out in the ether.
Oh,
Maybe not for Sam's deck in particular, because his deck has so much recursion.
yeah.
But for like the everyday deck, my goodness,
Oh, for sure. All right, putting it under there.
doesn't even have the token. Doesn't even have the emblem.
Yeah. You know, we've actually been pretty good with tokens so far. I like token decks. Except for this deck that's running food and, you know, the Rhinos deck and Scam with Fable and, yeah, that's it. Merfolk has to, no, Merfolk doesn't have to. I don't know. I'm saying words. Words
Good
are hard.
commentary.
Thanks.
And Sam's fighting the good fight. Is this gonna be a hard cast Daredevil?
Dude, Daredevil for the beats.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. And right now, Sam's outs are very, very slim. Sam needs Nathan to just brick and let the Wandering kill him. I mean, it's gonna be hard because this deck, Sam's deck doesn't have any reach. It doesn't have a way to just get across the finish line. There are no burn spells, obviously, no drain spells, no shieldred nonsense.
And so that life total, which I believe is now down to either 7 or 8 for Nathan, not entirely irrelevant, but it's going to be a hard battle.
Oh,
for
he's
Sam
reading
to
with
get
him.
back.
Hey, that's a drain effect.
Yep, that counts. He did not even think twice. He's gonna blow
Oh,
up.
he can blow. Yeah, he
blow
can
up,
blow that up.
blow up that and drain.
I feel like Sam is sad. Sam's like, we almost made it. There's a chance.
We're hitting the point where you don't even have to know how to play Magic, but if you were to just click on this screen and you had to ask someone who do you think is winning, they would be able to answer that.
That's like our screenshots that we have of when you play against mono green and you have
Yeah.
you have the singular like thing in, like not even thing in the ice, just like an arbor elf, and then they have like the horde.
I got it, but Matt's breakers are a lot better than mine, so I don't have it.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Well,
Yeah.
we have a prismatic ending, and now Sam's board is empty, and
You want to commentate next round?
No,
Why not?
I do not want to do that.
Okay.
I call dibs.
I'm the tech guy.
Okay.
And we have Rin in 6. Just I guess if you're gonna dunk, might as well do a backflip on the way to the rim.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe call this game. This is
Do you think Nathan's gonna win?
maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
The thing is, to this day, he still has to answer his own ring or it will kill him.
Yeah. That is true. Hot Springs, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that.
The wandering.
Thanks a lot, friend.
All right. So he's drawing. Let's see if he draws a land. What are you drawing?
Is Sam gonna make him play it out?
82.
Looks like he will.
Dank Monkey, thank you so much for the follow.
Dank
What's up?
Monkey.
What's up, friend? Dank Monkey's from my channel. That's a,
Thanks for the follow, guys. Bring your friends. All right, so
After this round, we should reset the cameras.
yeah, I agree.
we absolutely should.
Yeah, they kind of been a little flag, and I think it's because of the distance.
Yeah.
We should just play it right here with you guys commentating while we're playing.
Okay, just like watch this idiot.
Watch this
I don't know
moron
if I
cast
can deal with Josh yelling and rubbing his nipples though. Why? Hardcast Lorian revealed.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
draw
what
three
happened?
blood
What
against
happened
blue basics.
earlier? I heard someone in here screaming.
Hardcast
Oh, it
Lorian
was
revealed.
no, it was It was somebody cast Shieldred and Shane bolted it twice.
And killed it. And then I
And then
lost my
cast-
mind because I said, all right, Shane needs to draw a Sanctifying Event right now. And he just
Drew
ripped
it.
off.
That was the best match we've watched so far, honestly.
What are we doing with these?
Hope it's going.
Is
It's
it for
going
us to
fantastic.
split?
We're having fun. Yeah, that's actually for us.
Oh,
So,
serious? Oh,
yeah, they're like $12 each.
Yeah.
Hey, that's technically a tip. We could just sell them.
Can I sell you
Just put-
mine?
Yeah, we'll just sell it to the store.
One deck list.
Yeah, let me grab that. Well,
Yep.
where you think you have the rest?
I
of the
took
deck?
the rest of them, so it's probably
Let's
one of these.
see. Adam, your mom. I think that's him.
And Nathan's still trying to figure out, that is a bring the light on the stack. It's hard to imagine Nathan isn't going to find
How about against Grant round one?
find the way to not win here.
How much time is in the round? Okay, there's the new Wonder Ring, so the draining has stopped.
And now he has Nomnath in play, and you got to think that's just it.
Oh, he's
Oh, we have a
besieging.
Besieging
Oh
for the-
my
for
gosh,
the
here it
Troll
comes.
There's
Here it
1 minute left
comes.
in the round.
Did you say beseech?
No, besiege
Besiege
you.
you.
Oh,
He's
One
letting
minute
it
left in the
happen.
round. This one's actually, it's not over. Okay.
They might have
And-
some time because, well,
Oh, if I'm that guy, I'm playing for a draw here.
Absolutely.
That
If you're
is a very real
Sam,
thing.
if you're Sam, you are absolutely playing. If you got if you were pretty much locked and you had to play, I would absolutely play for the
he's
draw.
at 26. There's 1 minute left in the round. I don't know if Nathan could kill him in time.
That is true. 26 life is a lot. Did you get the ring with Bring the Light? Yes, they did. Prime time. Yeah, I agree. If I'm Sam, I'm absolutely playing for the draw, even though
Because it's a coin flip if he makes it.
Mhm.
But with 15 cards in hand, you gotta think Nathan can string together
15
enough
cards
to
in
block.
hand. That's 7 damage a turn with
7 damage.
8 damage if you count Ren and 6. So it's gonna be tough.
He might have not actually got with Bring the Light. He might have gotten it with Solitude because he actually can't get the One Ring with Bring the Light.
That is true. Or Bring the Light is a
Also
is
has a
an
food
artifact.
token.
He does have food tokens. Yeah, that's true. He can just crack the food tokens and just stall.
We're gonna Thought Seize.
Hey, he's at 36 life. Like,
Huzzah! Or Shadow Spear.
that's close enough. That's really good. He can
If
equip
I'm
it
Sam,
to.
I Shadow Spear and I will equip
Yo.
on that Omnath.
Make the One Ring lose indestructible?
Oh, we'll
Alright.
chase Daredevil. Fighting a good fight. And you know what? I think that's very admirable. Admirable. Words are hard.
Can someone explain the lore behind the Shadow Spear making the One Ring indestructible?
Food is turn 0.
It's
Alright.
now turn 0. And
I think this is a draw.
this is going to be... I would be very impressed if Nathan can find lethal. He would have to activate Omnath multiple times.
Yeah.
Get the actual last trigger.
I beat Matt. Brutal.
All right, let's see what we got. So we're on turn 0 right now, going into turn 1. Let's see.
It's going to be a tight one. I mean,
It's either a win for Nathan or a draw.
There's
I don't
no
think
way
there-
Sam can win.
I don't think Sam can win through double Solitude, Omnath, One Ring, Tibble.
See, that's 6.
Um,
That's 10
He's got a Tybalt?
Yeah, he's got a Tibble on the field, like
Do we have Sam's
16
deck
mana. Yeah, we do.
Can I see it?
Here's both of them.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, he forces Vigor's not even targeting the Shadow Spear. Doesn't even care.
Yeah.
The only issue is that's 10 damage on Nathan's side, at least with 2 Solitudes and Omnath. But
4,
that's
7,
a 4
10.
turn clock.
Yep.
Like,
I think what we do here is I don't even know what we do here. Win.
well, you
Put as
need
much damage on the field as you can.
to play a fetch.
Just keep pinging him. He should do the clock and see if pinging actually
Well,
matters.
okay, hold on. One thing he can do is if he has enough lands he can get with fetch lands, he can play Omnath, or I'm sorry,
Dome
play a
him.
fetch land,
Yeah.
and the next turn play a land, crack fetch land,
Yep.
and just dome him from 4. At least that's 14. It's a pseudo clock.
All right, so we're
what Nathan's doing right now-
doing a food. Oh my gosh,
No,
that's hot.
what Nathan's trying to do right now is he's trying to get such a dominant board state to where he can try to coerce his opponent to concede. But
Yeah.
I don't think Sam will comply to that.
Can I just voice my undying love for Sam's deck that he's playing 4 Feasting Troll Kings?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what won him game 1.
So I have 2 related questions real fast.
No.
1, what are all the Planeswalker abilities on Tybalt? 2, how many loyalty counters are on it? And is that relevant?
Well, it depends on what's in the graveyard, and there's a good chance it may be relevant because if you ult and you cast Witherbloom Command and drain a bunch, Nathan could absolutely, and then you get Feasting Troll King's exiled, otherwise it'd be a play. But I mean, it may not be relevant. And it looks like he just ulted, or yeah, he just or no, it doesn't look like it. I can't tell where that die's at.
He just casts Asmo. He can search his deck for a cookbook.
That's true.
That's a legal thing he can do. You think he'll find one?
I don't think
If
so.
it is, we should probably call Judge.
So let's see. Let's take a look. All right, Force of Vigor.
Is that a Force of Vigor?
That is a Force of Vigor that is being cast here.
Yeah.
And we have
You're good.
Force of Vigor, and let's see the damage here. So it's 1, 2, 3. So that's 9, 13, 14 if you include the Renin 6 pin. So it's literally a 2-turn clock, but it just doesn't look like Nathan has enough time because if this is turn 3, then Nathan can get it by exactly.
I do believe this is turn 3.
If that's the case, Nathan should take it down. Yep, he's going to play Renin 6 ping. Move in for damage. Sorry for the lag, guys, but a lot of movement happening out there. And it looks like by the skin of his teeth, not because of board advantage or card advantage, just due to sheer time, Nathan's going to pull this one out.
We'll see. See Sam just pull something like a food, just eats it, just nom nom nom.
There are non-irrelevant things that Sam can do.
You're non-irrelevant.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and
That's
flip the
enticing
card.
instead of
That sounded like an insult, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
That's the best compliment I've ever gotten.
No.
It looks like that's going to be it, unless Sam just draws something incredible. There's just no way you can get
I think
around
he's
it.
showing him a counterspell.
Yep, and now there's
This is
Teferi.
turn 5?
There's Teferi in play. This game's over.
Yeah,
there's
this game
nothing.
is
There's
over.
nothing to beside you. Nathan's gonna take it down. 2-1, and Nathan will move on to top 8. So, good result for him. Got to give credit to Sam. He battled his heart out, played about as well as I think he can. But
Yep.
when you're just mounting that card advantage between the One Ring, Renin 6, and just up the Beanstalk. Over time, it just gets get drowned in card advantage, and some decks just can't beat it.
Yep.